take one or action, or what do you want? You're kicking off the final interview.
Wait, I have to say it?
Yeah.
You're the director. All right, fine.
Take one.
Take one. Okay. I wanted to say that.
Action!
Should I go?
Yeah, you're good to go.
All right. Action. What do I think about this movie?
I have my doubts. I'll be honest with you. I got my doubts.
I thought you were kidding at first.
Well, like I said, like my early first impressions were probably the same as a lot of people's, you know, well, it's just a pipe dream. They're not going to really go through with it. And then a couple months later, they had some cameras and some wire, and they were in there taping microphones off. So it was like, wow, they're really serious. You know, they're actually going to pull this movie together. I don't know, like once you realize that you're actually serious about it, like it's really kind of incredible the way it came together. Like, but I have no clue how it's going to be put together. Absolutely no idea.
I had no idea at first. I mean, because when you said it was like we were at work, and I was like, yeah, cool, you know, that's something to do. I'm bored. But then, you know, when it came to, you know, and after sitting whatever, a couple months or whatever, a month thinking about it, it was like, wow, what are they going to film?
What is there to say about Video Plus? Like, how is he going to make like a whole documentary about Video Plus?
Well, I think the most interesting part is just, like you said when you were describing the project to me, that John achieved everything he wanted to. He had a successful business, and due to things that are completely out of his control, he's more or less being forced out, just like a lot of other people in his position are, you know.
I do like the idea of a documentary about a small business trying to compete with the bigger corporations, you know, working for a relatively small business now, or coffee shop, you know, this is something that I think about all the time, so.
Probably about the people. That's what it should be about. Because what else could it be about? You want to go with something that's real. If you're going to try to capture something, I would suggest trying to capture not just like people who work here, but people who have worked. I think it should be about the people. Will it be good? You have to wait and see.
As a business, it really did have a different feel than every other business I've ever been a part of.
When you talk about working at the video store, it's really quite different than anybody else's first job.
Not to say this insultingly, but everything in the store just screamed locally owned. It didn't feel like a chain store when you went in there.
You know, I do get pretty nostalgic thinking about it now, because I did, while I was there, really enjoy my job.
Really, again, what made it that way is just the other people working there.
We were all the same sort of people, you know, we were all goofy to the same extent.
So yeah, it does bum me out because you get to know these people so well, and then they just up and leave, and it's really sad.
I mean, I don't know what you expect me to say. Like, boy, yeah, this job's really changed my life. No, not really.
You still have this high school job, and, you know, it's kind of not holding you back, but it kind of feels like, you know, you can't really go forward until you, like, finish this.
I mean, we spent hours there, and it seemed sort of, to me, like, you know, its own little bubble separated from the rest of the world. Man, we sound lazy.
Like I said before, I wouldn't trade working at the video store for really any other job that I could have had at that age, you know.
Unfortunately, it's I don't want to say a dying business, but
I wish that, you know, it would be more successful, obviously, but, you know, it wasn't. But I did my best, or at least what I knew to do the best, and I enjoyed the ride.